Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, into Nexomania, and we are here in our third three-game series of the day. Yes, it's a three-game series. You know what that means? We got 3 maps in total. We're going to be starting out on Brax's Holdout here in Division 1 with Vendetta on the left-hand side, SCH on the Stukov, Geo on the Hanzo, Toro on the Artanis, Indigo Zap on the Medivh, and Frazier on the Hogger. Over on the right-hand side, we are looking at Baited by Tracer. Rockwell on the Vala, Starcaller on the Samuro, Motree, I think that's like a drink, is going to be on the Genji. Bass on the Brightwing, and Cav to play the Muradin. Now, I've got a fun little gamble for all of you at home, and will Medivh finish stacks? We are going to be looking at Medivh stacking here. You've got 2 minutes to get your gambles in. Will he get the 40 hits with Arcane Rift? Now, as a reminder, if you are new to Heroes of the Storm, or if you don't really know this 100%, Medivh needs to hit 40 enemy heroes with Arcane Rift. That's basically his Q. If he dies, he loses all current stacks. If he finishes out and then dies, no stacks to be lost. So if he's at 39 and dies, he goes down to 0. So I just want to specify that. The gamble's going. Get your gambles in now that you understand how it works. Does Medivh finish out his stacks by the end of the game? Get your gambles in. And that also means that if the game ends and Medivh's got 39 stacks and the core falls and that's it, that means Medivh didn't finish stacks. First blood will be in the top lane. Motree gonna go ahead and get that kill on the Genji. Nice swift strike through. Genji a very strong hero for a map like this, as Genji has 2 baseline mobility tools. He's got the cybernetic agility on his trait to jump over a wall, and then he's got swift strike that he can use to jump over a wall again. The mechanic that often is used for Genjis on this map is to be able to rotate between mid and top very, very quickly with those 2 abilities to maybe find a assisted kill for their ally, that being the Samuro right now. The other thing about Genji, too, is that he's got his W, the Deflect. Now, what is unique about the Deflect on this map is that the boss actually has a line attack, and the boss will do a line attack, Genji can stand in that, hit the Deflect, and it goes right back into the boss, shredding through the boss's health pool. So these are some tools that the Genji can also implement on this map. Now, any last-second gamblers? We are getting close to the end of the gamble. Like to see some nice believers or doubters in this one. Got to spread that bandit buck economy. Don't be a billionaire and just sit on top of your money. Support the local bandit buckaroos. Hanzo is going to be going into target practice at level 1. After hitting every enemy hero once, he will be getting a 30% range increase. After hitting every enemy hero 3 times, he will get 100 extra damage. We'll probably see some other talents to be paired into this. Piercing Arrow, as it does have a double explosion. We'll probably see the, double explosion. I'm assuming he'll also go into Explosive Arrow at level 4. So the Piercing Arrow will get that double explosion from said level 4, the assumed talent. Nice rotation once again from Motree. Gonna be able to set up that kill or help out his allies to get it. And yes, I know I'm saying his name wrong. That is on purpose. You tease the ones you love. Gotta save it for that sock redemption. You're gonna spend 250,000 channel points. You're gonna spend nearly 500,000 channel points for me to wear 1 sock that you cannot see, when you can spend 10k channel points to give Bandit teeth cleaning. I made the teeth cleaning cheaper, and I feel like ever since I made it cheaper, less people have redeemed it. That's backwards. Man, this Hogger's getting bullied, yeah. Yes, he is. I mean, if you really want the sock, then you better start betting some high channel points. Hopefully someone matches you. Toru getting low. That will be Genji coming through for the kill. There should be Vala to go down as well. And that will be a stack of Vala's Gambit going down. She'll have 5% loss, so you'll have 20% bonus attack speed. It's Mockery, but I like to say his name wrong whenever I cast him, in hopes that he comes to my stream and he says words to me, and then I can flirt with him, and then I remember that he's married, and then I, okay, well. Are you mocking Mockery? Yes. That is wild, Gato. That is absolutely wild. Is that Miss Bauer's stream? Someone redeemed it today, right? Which, the teeth cleaning? No, I don't think so. I don't see one. Is it still on cooldown? I do have a decent cooldown on it. So it could still be on cooldown. I don't... Did we do it yesterday? I honestly don't remember. All the bandit treats are out of stock. That might be a bug. We'll have to look after this series. Remind me after Brax's holdout to take a look at that, okay? That's a kill on Davala. Another 5% loss for her. 20 stacks for Medivh. Indigo Zap 50% of the way through that baseline stacking. Believer's got to be feeling good. Doubter's got to be feeling okay as well. It's halfway through. Kill potential is still there if they can really just force utility out of Medivh and then just dive onto him. But here comes the big bad Zerg wave through the top lane, favoring the members of Vendetta. Baited by Tracer, only going to get the small 18% to go in the bottom lane. Vendetta, not sure. Or maybe they're trying to catch someone in the rotation. Not 100% sure. Small treat says 4 minutes. I must have missed it then? I must have missed a redemption. Big swap onto Rockwell right there. That's huge. Doesn't get the kill though. Rockwell staying alive right now. Hogger with the easy throw dynamite and the dense blasting powder. That's why you get the triple little dense, the triple little bags of explosion. Ooh, wait, portal forward from Medivh. That's going to be a blade dash to swap. Rockwell so low, another 5% loss. The members of Vendetta are just shredding the baited by Tracer crew. Those early game deaths are completely mitigated. The late game experience or the later game kills are really coming through. Indigo Zap trying to cheese a few extra stacks right there from the portal forward from Medivh. Keep front gate is going to go down. This is really good damage from Vendetta in this first Zerg push. 3 Guardians still remain. Bile drops from the Guardians will be available as well. The Ultralisks and the Guardians do have the Bile drop. I don't know what the cooldown on the Bile drop is. I have to time that out, but I would venture a guess somewhere in the 20 to 30 seconds. Actually, might be even shorter. That might be like 15 seconds. I wasn't counting there. Okay, anyways, it doesn't matter. Portal out from Medivh. He birds up 29 out of the 30 stacks or the 40 stacks for him. Ashmantle did one 2 hours ago. I must have, my apologies. I completely missed it. I must have gotten up, or I must have distracted myself with some dumb comment. SCH getting really low, gonna spread the healing pathogen and pop it almost immediately, and saving themselves for now. Artanis will go down. Starcrawler gets the last auto, and that'll be a kill into Stukov, as well as the Artanis. Mockery jumping forward onto Geos, chasing with the Swift Strike, staggering blow into the wall, deflection coming through. Indigo Zap still poking with some of these stacks, 35 out of the 40. Be Crazy did one teeth cleaning yesterday. Oh, then it must be on cooldown. Okay. Maybe I'll have to shorten the cooldown for it as well. The big thing is, like, teeth cleaning, like, to buy those treats is a little expensive. So I was trying to, like, space them out a little bit. But, like, the vet has basically told me that I can give one of those to Bandit every day almost. I usually give him one off stream on Mondays. No one redeems it, but every Monday I give him one because I'm like, oh, it's my day off. You get a little treat. Try and treat my dog good. Dumb chat. In this comment, impassable. Celery for teeth cleaning, much cheaper, does the same. Really? I've never heard of that. I've never heard of that. Wow, swap onto Cav right here. 36, 37. Medivh is fine. Oh, also as a reminder, if you like watching movies in Discord, we'll be doing a Discord watch party this Friday around 3 o'clock PST, 6 o'clock EST, and I believe that's midnight CET. Mockery with the Dragon Blade. Sorry, I was looking. Medivh finished out stacks completely. Well then. I'll have to look into celery. Granted, though, like, Bandit doesn't like vegetables. You know what Bandit likes? Bacon. Bandit likes bacon and eggs. I've tried to give him carrots, doesn't care for it. I've tried to give him fruit, doesn't care for it. The only time he's ever eaten something healthy is when there was another dog who ate, like, I think it was some sort of melon or something like that. It was a small piece of melon. Maybe like strawberry. I can't remember. But like one dog like ate some of what was like offered, and then Bandit was like, "Oh, I'll eat some," and then like he ate it, and then I was like, "Oh." So I later like that week I tried to give him some of the fruit again, and he was like, he just stared at it. Nice snipe from Geo onto Mockery. Starcolor going to be staggered into the wall, swaps to another Samuro clone, and is able to get away. Maybe, actually. Indigo Zap gets the reveal. Poke, snipe. Nicely played. Zergwave being charged up in favor for beta by Tracer. Hey, Shy, what's up? Feel like I haven't seen you in a little bit. Hope you've been well. Me and Bandit are the same. Oh, yeah, dude. I'm right there with you. Why eat a vegetable when we can have more bacon? Stacks! Yep, stacks are done. Indeed, you'll get your payout at the end of the game. Do not worry, I will pay out the wrong one at the end of the game. Teehee. Frazier getting a nice bounce out. Able to disengage. The Hanzo not fully done, but I do think he has the range completed. Haymaker from the Muradin, trying to push Toro into a bad position, but the portal forward from Medivh is available, and it's actually Cav who's going to go down trying to get the positioning and the displacement. Artanis living fine for now, 186 stacks for him, and Vendetta with the channel onto the objective phase. Toro going to be looking at Mockery in the rotation. Deflection, Swift Strike, and Hanzo completely done. Alright, so camp for the top lane. Hellbats. We have Hanzo joining in through the bottom. Seems like 18% Zerg wave. The single Ultralisk is not going to be a consideration. And so we have pressure through the bottom. Hey, what's up, Reacher? How you doing, bud? Well, back to bagging for Bandit Bucks. Did you know that if you resubscribe to this stream, you can get a nice small chunk of Bandit Bucks? You can even use your Prime Gaming. It's free. And there's like so many layers to the value of a tier 1 sub. You get a raffle ticket into the upcoming Baja Ross giveaway. You get ad-free viewing. You support Bandit. You get a little bit of channel points. You actually get more channel points while watching. You get the multiplier in your channel points. And you make Bandit happy. I mean, it's just layers of winning. Starcaller gonna try and he's gonna try and pressure into the back line. Cav coming in here as well. Haymaker is up and available. We'll be utilizing the Toro to displace once again. Polymorph from the Brightwing, and that's a kill onto the Artanis. Leyline Seal from this Medivh will be out, as we also have Geo with a nice Pretzel Dragon as well. Nerlatin, thank you for the Prime Gaming for 2 months. Thank you very much. Nerlatin. I think it's Nerlatin. Probably, because you could also say Nerlatin.
Hero slain.
My apologies for ruining your name. Thank you for the Prime Gaming. I appreciate that.
You have my gratitude.
Caught one, indeed.
Food without you.
I think I should have gone for WOW Blade Storm. Is that the 20 upgrade? Is that the name for the 20 upgrade? More points, you say? Indeed. Oh, okay. Should have been more Way of the Wind Blades. Okay, sorry, yeah, I got confused. Did you not go Sakuchi? Interesting. I feel like I always just see, like, Sakuchi at level 13 for every Samuro out there. Blizzard's next game, Space of StarCraft 3 Factions MMO. I mean, honestly, I feel like if Blizzard was working on anything, they'd be working on some sort of, like, World of Warcraft, like, sequel or something like that, because that was their bread and butter that made them so much money. I wouldn't be surprised if that would be their target. Is just a new MMO thingy. Actually, didn't they announce that? Isn't like the next Blizzard project like an untitled survival MMO or something? Neuralatin. Hopefully I got it right there. I apologize once again if I get it wrong. Internet names are hard. But you know it's not hard? Thanking you for your Prime Gaming again. Thank you very much. I appreciate that. It all helps a ton. 16 to 15 in the levels as we have the Raven and the Goliaths in the top lane. We got the Hellbats to be cleared out by Hogger and the rest. So this is going to be Artanis jumping onto just one of the clones, but he can still build free stacks on his Protector of Ire onto those clones from Samuro. Cav jumping in, looking for the angle for the Haymaker. Can't land the Stormbolt. There's the Rain of Vengeance, but it's not going to be quick enough to lock the Artanis in place. Now the blind from Artanis, a double kill from the Hogger, as this is just constant pressure from the members of Vendetta into Baited by Tracer. It's just been almost non-stop throughout the game. Good back and forth. There have been a few kills here and there. Frazier, I think, knows where Starcolor's going. Great bounce for the dismount. There's a portal forward from Medivh. Starcolor gets, doesn't get, yeah, he's dead right there. That's another great kill for the members of Vendetta as they start knocking on this keep. Do they continue to go core? Death timers are kind of short here, but there are 3 dead. Artanis, I think, wants to go core, but there's a call just to go ahead and back away. Boss is up in 1 minute, 20-some seconds. We'll start to see the Zerg wave in the top lane. The pen starting to fill up for the members of Vendetta. Pet Battle MOBA. I honestly feel like they're going to try and make as much money off of Diablo 4 and then whatever new survival MMO game they make. If they were to make a StarCraft 3, I would be beyond surprised, because I just don't think that they give a shit to do an RTS right now. Like, I think Overwatch will probably get a little bit of something here and there, and it'll slowly peter out. Hearthstone, I think they're done with, no? Or does Hearthstone still have support? I can't remember. Indigo Zap is going to be able to bird away or portal out, and this is going to be a huge wave into the top. Cyclone. Catapult getting some value as well, just splashing onto the minion waves, pushing up on towards the core, and this will be a massive wave coming through. I don't know. It's going to take a Titanic defense from the side of Baited by Tracer to make this hold stand. We'll see, though. We'll see. Portal for a flank onto Bass right now. Mockery gets the Swift Strike out. Leyline Seal into 2. Artanis going for a swap, doesn't land it as the Leyline Seal doesn't time out correctly for him. But the Zerg Wave is doing all that is necessary for Vendetta, as that is absolutely going to be game. The Ultralisks are going to be too much. The Guardians are not even at core yet, but the Ultralisks are just going to chomp their way through the shielding of this... It's not a planetary fortress, actually. I don't know the name of that unit in the game, but either way, GG, well played. Over to the side of Vendetta, map 1. Talents. Does Medivh finish stacks? Yes, 40 and done. He is pay the people out. Let's also resend our alert.
I will follow you to the end of the world. Subscribe.
More points, you say?
More points, indeed. Thank you again for the Prime for 2 months. Weird noises. Let's get out of this. Let's get out of this game so we don't have to hear that anymore. And let's get into our next one. Next map. We will update the scores once I find out that the players did not swap sides. Thank you, Gato, for the pets. And there's the treat. Okay, that's all I missed. All right, so we'll load up everything, and then we'll get all the redemptions done here. All right, players did not swap sides. That's what I like to see. Let's go ahead and do this, and this. All right, there's another Artanis. Let me see really quickly. Does Artanis go into Protector of Ire at level 1? Let me check that, and then I'll do all the stuff so that we can do a... We'll probably do a Protector of Ire bet if it is that. It is. Cool. All right. Turn that back on. Thank you, guys. Yeah. Very perfect timing. Okay, well... before we get into this game, let's, of course, do the redemptions that did come through. Thank you all so much. I really need to run to the pet store. I need to get Bandit some new treats. I have to put this bag inside of another bag because the first bag ripped. Actually, there's so little at this point. I could probably just do this. Probably just do this. Yeah, there we go. Yeah, I think I need to go to the pet store and buy some more treats for Bandit. I think I do. I think I definitely do. All right, Mr. Good Boy. Mr. Good Boy. Can we get you to come a little bit closer to the camera? Can you come here? Yeah, a little curl forward. That's a good boy. Aren't you the best? Guy. Alrighty. Yeah, I think tomorrow what I'm going to do is I think I might go snowboarding in the morning before stream. And then on the way home, stop by the pet store, because the pet store opens at 10 a.m. So I think that's what I'll do is I'll go snowboarding tomorrow, and then I'll swing by the pet store tomorrow on the way home from snowboarding, and then grab more treats. That's probably the best idea. Hearthstone is still receiving plenty of support. However, they just announced that they're reducing the esport program. Stop spelling esport like that, Kalos. You know that's incorrect. Stop it. That's wrong. That's incorrect. In the size of a lot, which is the same since it's back to Twitch. They're just nipping its ability to recover from the disastrous move to YouTube. I see. What is with all the post-it notes? You look so organized, so awesome. All of those post-it notes are raffle entries. Those are all raffle entries into the upcoming Bahamut giveaway this Saturday. Oh yes, I love esports. I hate you, Ninja. If it starts at the beginning of a sentence, the E is capitalized. You never capitalize the S. If it's in the middle of a sentence, there's no capitalization. It's just that simple. It's just that simple. Don't capitalize the E in the middle of a sentence for no reason. Don't capitalize the S in the middle of a sentence for no reason. Just don't. I'd say the only time you could probably capitalize the E in the middle of a sentence is if esport was part of like an organization name. Like Team Liquid Esports, like maybe it would be like TEL or TLE. Then maybe you could capitalize it then. God damn it! Why are you all like this? I try and create beautiful content for all of you, and you know what you do? You come in here and you're like, "Oh, Bahamut, haha, tee-hee." Where's my Artanis stacking prediction? There we go. All right. You can't be here for the Baja Ross charity. You have a charity event thingy. Doesn't that happen like later in the day? Yeah, that happens like 3 hours after the stream starts, Shy. Hey, what's up, Iron Flare? Oh, never mind. I take that back. Are we all ready to gamble? Do we all have our gamble hands ready? I hope you're having a good day, bud. Thanks for swinging through. Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, and Murloc mains as well. On the left-hand side, we've got the members of Vendetta here in this 3-game series. Stukov, played by SCH, Geo on the Uther, Indigo Zap on the Cassia, Toru back on the Artanis, and Zalgo Jack on the Blaze. Over on the side of Beta by Tracer here on Haunted Mines, we have got Rockwell on the Mephisto, Starcaller on the Malfurion, Mo Rai on the Junkrat, Cav on the Hogger, and Blue to play the Joanna. Now, I said we got a prediction, and we got that going right here. How many stacks are our tennis by the end of the game? 200 or 300 or more, 299 or less. Get your gambles in. This is the same Artanis from last game who had quite a few stacks by the end, and that was a roughly 20-minute Braxa holdout match. So if you were paying attention to how many he had at the end of the game, then you can maybe make some assumptions as to how far it can go here. But who knows? Who knows? Artanis could just be brawling out the entire time into the face of Joanna, or Joanna could just constantly blind her out and deny some of the stacks, as she did go into double blind at level 1. Gonna pop the Iron Skin, gonna avoid the Emerald Dreams of Malfurion for that sleep and root combo. My time zone is borked. Yeah, the event starts at noon, and I start at 9, so I will probably by the time that starts, probably by noon my time, I'll probably be starting the second painting. I should be starting the second painting. Because usually the Baharas giveaways are they're probably anywhere from like 5 to 6 hours. It takes about like 2 to 3 hours per painting, roughly. And then there's also like the in-between time and like resting and getting up to go to the bathroom, etc. Starcaller taking a lot of damage here is going to be silenced by the Stukov. That is going to be a kill into Malfurion First Blood. Now, I do want to remind you, the gamble is still going. If that first engagement is a virtue or a signal call for anyone that's like, ooh, this Artanis, he's going to be getting some big stacks, maybe you dump in some extra channel points. Get your dumpies in. I don't turn this. I have the chat off, Starcaller. I always turn off the chat. That way, if there's anyone shit-talking or anything like that, because that does happen from time to time. Some people try and make cheeky comments because they, the game's not being casted, so they're like, "Ooh, I can be a bit of a dill hole." So I always have in-game chat turned off, even when I'm live casting. If you've ever been casted in NGS by me, I will literally say in my spiel, if you need a pause, it's on you. I have in-game chat turned off. The only time I turn chat on is when there's a pause, so I can see what they're talking about. And then I handle the unpause, but yeah, I always have chat off. Just for safety measures. It's like what I learned from Stark when we were watching the Heroes International. You never give the player the microphone. You never give them that opportunity to have the microphone to run away with it, so. Makes sense, yep. And, I know, 99% of the people in this community wouldn't do anything like that, but it's still just that small percent. Not worth the risk. Hey, Bimpy, what's up, bud? It's also a really easy key combo. I believe it's Control Shift C. So usually when you hear me smack a bunch of keys right before I get into a game, or when I'm setting it up, that's me turning off a bunch of stuff. Why are they playing on this Stonehenge map, the Stone Age map? Well, I would explain Captain Damage, but there's no point because you can't hear me. According to your Twitch profile, you can't hear what I'm saying, so why should I respond? If someone could exclamation NEXO, that'll give, that kind of breaks down Nexomania. Exclamation NEXO. If someone could hit that combo for me. I honestly don't I don't really care for that feature in Twitch. I don't know, it's a weird feature to me because I don't trust it. Why would you type in Twitch chat and ask if I'm not flaming you, but just in general, why would you set that and then type in Twitch chat? Because usually a streamer wants to respond. I don't know, it's just weird. It's just weird. For some reason, people think that Blizz removed the best map in the game for no reason at all, so it's hugely romanticized. I think the biggest thing about Haunted Mines is that, for me at least, the reason that I romanticize it is not so much about the fact of like it being pulled away and then brought back, and then they pulled it away again and said we're gonna work on it. It's not so much about that. It's that it's a cool idea, and I think that's the thing that I always get so excited about. That's the thing that I get the most excited about. I think it's a really cool concept of a map, like a 2-layer map where you go into the mines and the objective is down there. It's such a, that's what I romanticize about it, is the idea. Now, is it executed well? No. How would I fix it? I'm not a game developer, I don't know, but the execution obviously isn't there, but it still is like thematically like Blackheart's Bay. I think it's really cool of an idea. Does Blackheart's Bay work perfectly? No, not at all. So that's me. That's the reason that I have so much kind of like love for Haunted Mines, is that the motif and everything, the Gravekeeper, like I think that's really, really cool. I don't know why it's on, but what did you say? Okay, Captain Damage. All right, okay. See what you're doing there. Does it even work? What, Haunted Mines? The mechanics work and everything, yeah. It's just nobody goes down into the mines. Like, we've casted a bunch of these games. Haunted, like, I feel like it's not till, like level 10's. Oh, really nice blade dash from Toro right there, getting the kill onto Mochri. I feel like it's players wait till really late games so that the golems actually do stuff. Like, yeah, you can scale them up now, but I guess early game is not as valuable. It kind of feels like the idea of, like, Alterac Pass. Like, it's better just to rotate onto these sapper camps consistently and just keep grabbing sapper camps. And then once maybe you're late game and you have really good fight and siege potential, maybe that's the priority. I don't know. I don't know the meta for this. I don't. I haven't. I don't completely know how the players are playing this meta wise. You thought the no audio was somehow automatically put there if the no badge is set? No, I think you have to manually set it. No, I'm pretty sure you have to manually set it. Well, Cassia's gonna go get a few of these. What are these units called? The Risen Miner. What's their Underworld ranged minion? The Risen Miners. Is there a name for this as well? Sorry, I'm just curious. This is just a Grave Golem. Okay. Is this a schedule? Is there a schedule for the tournament? Is there a Nexomania mod in here? Is the schedule available for everybody? I have a schedule, but I don't know if it's public, so I don't want to. I don't know what the rules are, so I always would rather ask a question before asking for forgiveness and messing up. Yeah, there's this. I know there's a spreadsheet. But is it public? It is public. Okay. If someone wants to link that spreadsheet in chat, you're welcome to. I just don't have the availability to do it at this moment because we have a big fight breaking out, and that's going to be a few kills back and forth between these two teams. Shockwave from the Hogger. Oh, nice Divine Shield. Body blocks are attempted onto Geo. Blaze drops down the bunker, trying to help out his allies. Ball Lightning from the Cassia bouncing around. We're at 2-2 in our kills right now. Staggering blow from the Hogger into Zalgo Jack. And I think that's all the back and forth we're going to have. Thank you, Starcaller. And also keep in mind, for anyone looking at that spreadsheet, there are tabs at the bottom for different nights of games. So there's like a what is it, Tuesday, Wednesday, and then 2 Thursday night groupings, matchup nights, matchups per that night. Concussion Mine to try and split the enemy back. Does manage to do so. Toro's still on the point. 165 stacks and potentially rising for him as he's going to be concussed over to where the Junkrat is. Let's zoom out a little bit further because the fight does continue. Never mind. It's actually... No. It's zoom out. Zoom in. Zoom out. Uther goes down. Cassia to fall as well. Sapper Camp goes over to the side of Baited by Tracer as this is 6-4 in kills. Tabs OP, yes. I always like to try and remind people when there are tabs at the bottom, because I feel like a lot of people don't immediately look there. Concussion Mine doesn't get sort of the pull back that Mockery's looking for. I'm glad to help. Always happy to help. On the note of helping as well, if you ever have questions about Heroes of Storm, I can always do my best to answer them. I'm not the all-knowing know-it-all of knowledge when it comes to this game, but I have a pretty good idea. I've been hired a couple times to do this professionally, once or twice. A couple times by Blizzard. And I base my entire ego around it. Whenever I go into Storm League... No, just kidding. Divine Shield really nicely timed onto Toro, so the Endurance of Fate will not connect. Shockwave, though, will connect onto Toro. The staggering blow as well. The lurking arm from Stukov, and that is Hogger to go down. Massive shove. Don't think it connected from SCH, and Starcaller will go down. Blue trying to back away. The slows are going to be pretty good here. I don't think Blue's going to be able to make it out alive. The Iron Skin at the last second, but the Blade Dash gets the kill. Artanis with a triple for their allies, as now we see a swapped attempt onto Mockery, but it doesn't work out. As a Heroes of Storm caster, how do I generate a backup for my Authenticator app? What? I think you have to use your Authenticator app. I think that's you go into your Authenticator app and you say, you know, set backup. I don't know, dude. I'm taking you up on your hot side. And I'm trying my best to answer, man. I don't know. A lot of these Risen Miners will be cleared out by the side of Vendetta, who are going to start building up their Grave Golem in the bottom. Toru jumps out of the mines and right back in, gets a few stacks on the Protector of Ire, and all that's left is the Grave Golem here, which, there you go, you can actually see Sukov. He's just, he's down there slapping it. He's just down there slapping it.
Not.
Just down there slapping it. Did you know that the, I always like to bring up this fact. Did you know the mines are not on the Z-axis? Like, it's not, the mines are not actually below, as you can see me move. Like, the mines are just on the, like, if you were to, if east and west is the X-axis and up and down, north and south would be the Y-axis, you're literally not even in a third dimension. It's just right there. There was a question from someone, like, if you throw a Sentinel from, like, where Zalgo Jack is and you just throw it directly south, would it go into there? I actually don't know the answer to that. But, like, in the design-wise, like, from my understanding, the way it's actually placed on the screen, it's just, like, it's on the same sort of plane of field. It's not actually below. And if you're like, oh, but what about that? That's probably just a camera. It's probably just a camera on a higher angle right here, just to be able to see that, and then it just has, like, a viewport right there. Great concussion mine from the Junkrat. Toru gonna be displaced, as well as the Uther, who will be rooted. He does get the Divine Shield. Uther's okay. Big Grave Golem through the bottom lane, dealing a lot of damage. Actually, we can check the stats of this Grave Golem. 704 standard damage across, well, 704 damage, period. By the comparison of Beta by Tracer, this is only dealing 325. We got some rounding on that, but Artanis does go down. 241 stacks for him currently, and he'll be dead for the next 33 seconds as this Grave Golem, still about 50%, needs to be cleared up by Mockery and Rockwell. So chase on to the fight over here in the middle of the map, as this is a lot of damage onto a slept Indigo Sack. Emerald Dreams finding some good value. Hogger creating some trash on the ground. Cassia 100 and something HP, and she's seemingly getting away. The body blocking from Geo and SCH are good. Hogger looking for the angle. The healing has come through, and it's Joanna to go down. Durance of Hate will be thrown out once again. There's no cooldown reduction on that Durance of Hate. That was just the full 50 seconds of wait time, as that fight kept going on and on and on. I think it's an unpathable terrain. Yeah, maybe it just stops. Maybe it just stops right there. I think there's an invisible gate. That would make sense. That would make sense, because Tyranda's been in the game since this map has been in the... Well, you know what I mean. Like, Tyranda's been... This map's been up for a while, and so is Tyranda, so yeah. But the big question is, like, could Deathwing... I doubt Deathwing could Cataclysm down there. I'm assuming Deathwing just hits the invisible wall. Like, if you were to Cataclysm just north, like, you just hit an invisible wall. But I don't know about, like, Hunt. I don't know about Hunt from Illidan. That's a question, honestly. Deathwing on this map is a buggy mess. I wonder if it's like, I wonder if there's just an agreement just to not play Deathwing, because I don't feel like I've seen Deathwing on this map. Tyrande was one of the first heroes? I don't know that answer. I feel like Abathur was like one of the first early heroes in the game. Jet Propulsion into the Joanna. The Durance of Fate goes into the backline, connecting onto, I think that's the Uther right there, who doesn't actually has Divine Shield, jumps inside the bunker, bounce around from Hogger, Riptire from the Junkrat, just immediately popped onto Toru. Mockery not wanting to take free damage. Swap is not going to connect as well, but Mephisto on the bottom of her screen does go down. Junkrat's got the spread volley from level 16, trying to poke at the enemy. Big swap onto Mockery. Concussion Mine to try and save him as the Mockery is able to get away. There's another Steel Trap thrown out. Silence from Malfurion, but it's not enough to stop Starcaller. Swap again! Artanis gets into this deeper area. I couldn't think of a correct word for it. Blue trying to get underneath the tower, but this is going to be a domination.
Team kill!
I want to say the movement between lanes and mines is always a little buggy. That makes sense. Nice alert. Thank you. I appreciate it. By the way, we do have a new bit alert as well, or not bit alert. We have a new channel point alert as well. We got rid of nut and we put in denied. I feel like people could get a lot more value out of a denied. Is this enough to end the game? The objective phase is up and Blaze is currently working on it. The Blaze player is like, but camps! The rest of the team is like, but we could end, dude. Massive shove from the Stukov onto Rockwell. Ball lightning from Cassia. No level 20, but it still is enough for the single target deletion onto the Hogger. Swap from the Artanis. Rockwell's the target. And Artanis will go down. Mephisto to be traded in all of this. It's a 1-for-2 favoring the side of Vendetta as Blaze is currently tapping a will to get full mana. Got 56 of those Risen Miners and is going to go right back into the mine, or is going to come aid the team in trying to end the game.
Red team's core is under attack.
Nope. He's just... Alright. Why? Why? Why are we doing this? Alright, well. The game continues. 20 Talonteers are here for the side of Vendetta. Blaze griefing. It feels a little bit like that, I'm not gonna lie. I feel like they could have all just gone core, hit it, and been done with this. But, hey, you know what? The game's still going. Uther not picking level 20 just yet. Maybe waiting. Oh, no, he's just going to go for Bulwark of Life. Bulwark of Life? Bulwark. I can it's light, but I can never say Bulwark. It always sounds weird when I say it. Artanis needs more stacks. He's got enough. He's got 390. Taru's like, but I need more dings. I need all the dings. 39%, by the way. Oh, wait, fight. Blaze Jet Propulsion onto 2. Rockwell gonna be swapped here. There's a Concussion Mine underneath the ground, which we do have the Divine Shield onto the Artanis, which allows him just to constantly step in and pressure here. This is just absolute annihilation. Cassia gonna be able to find a lot of the kills. Stukov finds one. Swap. Root. Nope. Starcaller is able to save their stats. Hogger is gonna just recall, and I think now this is the end. Next bet should be 400 stacks. Probably. Yeah. Well, I don't think Artanis hit 300 stacks in the first map, did he? The first map we did a Medivh prediction, and I don't think Toru hit 300. I think it was shy of 300. So that's why I was like, ooh, 300 might be close for Artanis, but not the case. Artanis at 468. GG, well played. Another
Team kill!
to end the game. Does look fun. I'd want to keep doing it too. Well, I mean, but at that point, Zool rules, it gets a little griefy. Like it's like if you're in a played series, like this is a 3-game series, like it's like, okay, you guys have won, like let's move next map, like okay, it's over. One more stack. Alrighty. Let's pay out the people. How many level 1 stacks are Artanis? He had 300 or more. There you go. Believers get paid out. What's our timing on ads and stuff? Okay, we'll have to get rid of some before we get into map number 3. That works out pretty good. That works out pretty good for us. You see a lot of 300 plus stacks lately. Yeah, it's always hard to determine, honestly. It really depends. I mean, there was also a double shield glare Joanna. Like, there was a zealous glare Joanna, so it's not the easiest to continually build up stacks. But at the end of the game, I mean, yeah. At the end of the game, Artanis just sped through more of those stacks. Mine's map is back. What's up, Hassler? Nah, just we're in Nexomania. Nexomania doesn't have any limitations on maps outside of sandboxes and ARAMs. So all maps are available. So we could have Warhead Junction. I don't think anyone actually goes for Warhead Junction. There you go. Exclamation Nexo. Okay. Sorry, I'm just making sure I'm not missing anything in chat. Okay, map 3 in our 3-game series. It's always gonna have 3 maps in a 3-game series, which is always nice. Let's remove my frog. I put little frogs in Discord so that way I know which of the series I'm casting, so that's just easier for me. Let me go ahead and see really quickly if there's any fun gambas that we can do. That's. All right, let me make sure I unmute it eventually. Let's actually get rid of our ads right now while I'm chilling and doing this. If there's a Stitches quest, I want to see if Stitches goes into Globes at 1, because if he does, then we could do a gamble for that. That'd be kind of fun. All right. Stitches in a bikini weenie. Oh, there's a Stitches. Oh, he is. He is. Cool. All right, let me do this. This. Are we back to zeros? No. 18. Game. 28. Oh, yeah. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. All right, let's see. How many globes for Stitches? 50? You think 50? There's no Alex Straza. There's no Alex Straza. I feel like 50 is too many. 45, maybe? Does Stitches complete level 13 quest? I mean, technically, Crush, there's a possibility that he couldn't. Let's say 45. How many level 1 globes for Stitches? 45 or more, 44 or less. I feel like that's fair. We're going to Towers of Doom. I think this is fair. I feel like 40's kind of like that, ooh, does he get all the way up there? So let's do 45. Let's push a little bit further. Let's push it real good. All right, ads are still running. Let's get rid of those. And while they're going, how's everyone doing? Are you all having a great day? You enjoying the games? Are you nice and cozy? Thank you for being here, everybody. I appreciate it. I really do. Thanks for being here. Thanks for supporting the stream. If you're not following, I hope you at least hit the follow button. I do a lot of casting, commentary, Heroes of the Storm action, as well as, you know, we're learning StarCraft 2. So if you enjoy StarCraft 2 stuff, you can get some extra content from that. We have a little bit of a variety day on Fridays. We're doing some Jedi Fallen Order right now, having a blast with that game, having a really good time with that game. Yeah, I stream like just about 6 days a week. I try and stream for 6 hours every single time. So as I said, if you're enjoying the stream, if you're having fun, I hope you hit the follow button. If you'd like to support the stream further, it's always very much appreciated. This is our full-time job, so this is the way that I pay the bills and get the bandit food. So I really do appreciate it if you do support. But if you can't or you don't want to, screw you. No, I'm just kidding. No, I appreciate it. Thanks for being here. Thanks for lurking. Let's get into a game. Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. Map number 3 on the left-hand side. We have got Vendetta. We have got Geo on the Brightwing, Zalgojack on the Hogger, SCH on the Joanna, Fraser on the Maiev, and Indigo Zap on the Genji. Looking over at Baited by Tracer in the red, we got Rockwell on the Junkrat, Mockery on the Tassadar. Anduin to be played by Bass, Cav on the Stitches, and Starcaller to play Samuro. As I had mentioned, we have the Stitches going into Hungry for More, so he can max out at 1,000, but he's going to be picking up Regeneration Globes. How many Globes will Stitches have by the end of the game? Get your gambles in, you got 2 minutes. Hassler, thank you for the Tier 1 gifted sub. Thank you so much, Hassler. I appreciate that generosity. Thank you for 12 subs in this channel. Much appreciated, bud. Cool, got the player vision gone, but we can still do this. Hook goes out into the bush. SCH is able to wiggle around that. Mockery going to be going into the Shock Ray at level 1 here. Static Charge, excuse me. Shock Ray going to be building up some value with that. Samuro to go into top lane, so Starcaller, I'm assuming, is double soak rotation duties. Double duties, hee. Yeah, Hassler, I appreciate it, bud. Thank you very much. As a reminder as well, I'm going to mention a lot this week, we got the raffle going on, so Hassler just got themselves an extra raffle to get into the Bahamut giveaway for this Saturday. But also as a reminder, on Friday we're going to be having a Discord movie night, so if you want to hang out in Discord with us and watch a movie, be sure to come by on Friday. It'll be a little bit after the stream on Friday. It'll be at 3 o'clock PDT, 6 o'clock EST, and I believe that's midnight CET. And it's a little bit late for our European friends, but I do. Oh, Genji Swift Strikes into the Chastise, but it doesn't die. No kill from no secondary kill, excuse me, from Beta by Tracer. Yeah, I was assuming Cav's gonna do some priority rotations into mid to try and grab these globes. Oh, nice raffle. Yep, we got the raffle. It's going to be happening this Saturday, so you will also be able to get a free raffle ticket in during the stream with channel points. So no purchase necessary. You can get one free raffle ticket in on the day of the painting. It only costs 420 channel points, which is very achievable by just watching the stream. I also made sure that like people they could watch the stream. I think you have to watch the stream for like 2.5 hours or something like that to get like 420 channel points. Nice kill onto the Joanna right there. Baited by Tracer coming through with, oh no, Stitches goes down. Did he get the globe? I'm not sure, actually. I wasn't paying attention to the stacking for him, but still 5 globes for Stitches. And Maiev does go down. Shock Ray out from the Tassadar. Samuro gonna throw clones around, but the towers have true sight, so they know. We have a watch party in February already. We're going to be watching Kung Pao. And then in March, we have another watch party, and Nancy's going to be choosing the movie. The only stipulation is that I asked that it's not like a 3.5 hour. Like, the only stipulation is that it's not like some like 3+ hour movie. I think like 2.5 hours is reasonable at like most. I think 2 hours is kind of like the nice movie time. Maybe more like an hour. I like it like an hour and a half is like just about perfect for me. Anyways, Frazier to try and get the channel here on the left-hand side, or on the bottom. Speaking of the left-hand side, I was just looking at the Samuro clones harassing over there. So no channel just yet. We have Starcaller getting the top right channel with one with Samuro. It looks like the Hogger will be able to get the channel on the left-hand side, but the delays from the clones... Oh, I was actually... Oh, Samuro's just going to go into double soaking. Okay. SCH is low. Slam Jam. Maiev does go down. Looks like Starcaller was getting told, okay, we're getting the double kill in bottom. They're not going to be able to contest this. Just go double soak. Nice call. Good communication from Beta by Tracer. I like what they're doing here as a team. The Gravekeeper will fire 4 of his Skull Missiles into the Ravenlord. And if you did not know that, yes, it is actually the Gravekeeper from Haunted Mines versus the Ravenlord from the Cursed Hollow map. Ravenlord shoots little Raven missiles if you watch the mini-map. Gravekeeper shooting little Grave missiles. The other little cool thing is these little dots signify the lanes. We have a little bit of a lull in the game, so I'm just noting some random things on the map as we do have a kill onto the Samuro in the mid. Did catch that one. But either way, this represents each of the towers. So top, mid, bottom. So if you were to convert bottom left in favor for the side of Beta by Tracer, this little gem would turn yellow. Little cool things like that on the map. There's also the Spirit Healer on the right-hand side of the screen. That always shows for the observers, but this only shows up when you're dead. So if you die in Towers of Doom, look over here in the bottom right and you'll see the Spirit Healer. When you're back alive, this will disappear. There's so much cool stuff in Heroes of the Storm. I really hope Stormgate has like little things like that. That'd be awesome. And it doesn't need to be like immediately, like it could be things they add in later into the game, but that'd be such a cool thing just to have like little like Easter eggs on their map that relate to maybe some of the factions or maybe some of the lore. That is the one thing I'm super excited about for Stormgate is actually the lore. I'm very interested to hear what they do with that. Big Umbral Bind, big fan of knives. That's an electric fence from Mockery, which is going to slow things down, but not enough to the point where Junkrat will fall. The Bonds of Justice are finished out completely by the Maiev already. That was a very early Bonds of Justice. The next objective phase is up and available. We got 32 to 36 in core HP. Stitches at 10 stacks. Casino's only 2 hours 58. We're safe. Well, we'll see what Nancy wants. We'll see. She'll have. I mean, she could literally be like, let's watch Iron Man 1, and I'd be down for that. Iron Man 1 is like, oh, it's a very good Marvel movie. Not all of them slap, but man, Iron Man 1, I feel like is just always good. It's just so well done. Or maybe it's just the nostalgia of like that being the first like Marvel movie. I don't know. Oh, G almost getting hit with a hook right there. Close. Let's go ahead and cycle through the other numbers, get an idea of what those look like as the 10 talent tiers are here, so we can check out the damage, healing, and experience so far in map number 3. Here, Towers and Doom. Towers and Doom. I've been watching some of the beta Batchisha games from Player PvP. I didn't see this one. Hey, what's up, Fish and Sandwiches? How you doing, bud? You got a little crown next to your name. Did you know that Amazon Prime? If you have Amazon Prime, you got Prime Gaming. Get yourself some ad-free viewing. Give your, that supports Bandit, my dog. Get yourself a raffle ticket to the Baja Ross giveaway. Get yourself some awesome emotes. Can we get some subs to spam some of the amazing emotes we have in this channel, please? I want to see more gameplay. Me too, Iron Flare. Me too. What is it? It's sometime in July is the beta, right? I don't know if that is like the beta for like streamers and like pro players and stuff, or if the beta in July is like for everybody. Or excuse me. Yeah, exactly that. Sorry, I thought I didn't phrase it right. Iron Man is okay. It's a really fun. Yeah, exactly. Like it's not like a work of art by any means, but it's like I feel like for a lot of the Marvel movies, it's really good. I mean, like I think Ant-Man is fantastic, but I also think a lot of Ant-Man's success is the actors they chose for that. Like it's fucking Paul Rudd. Like I love Paul Rudd in just about anything. And then there's also I forget some of the other actors in it, and so that also that's my bad. I'm horrible with actor and actresses names. Oh, thank you. Yes, look at all those emotes. Thank you very much. I appreciate it. Clueless? All right, Indigo Zap is jumping in right now. Sorry, I was trying to get a hold of what's going on in the game between these two teams. Stitches at 19 stacks. Paul Rudd was in Clueless? I didn't know that, honestly. I mean, shit, Nancy could be like, I want to watch John Wick, and I'd be like, hell yeah, brother. All right, we do have the Anduin Light Bomb, which will connect on to Zalgo Jack, Riptire from the Junkrat. We got a Warden's Cage as well. Cav trying to stay onto the point, trying to just eat through the pain. Mockery is going to try. Oh my god, it's so many low health bars on the blue side, but no one actually falling. Sapper Camp gets cleared up before it gets into wave. Actually, one Sapper did manage to wiggle his way into bottom lane. Double Objective Phase coming up next. We got 28 to 28 in core HP. He was the stepbrother. I honestly don't remember Clueless at all. I thought you were gonna say that he was in Step Brothers, and I was like, he was? I don't remember him in that. Kept thinking of Legally Blonde. Aren't they making a new Legally Blonde? Oh, that's a hook. Is there a Gorge? It's available. There's the Gorge onto Maiev. Polymorph, Light Bomb. There's just X Strike from Indigo Zap. Frazier low gets hit by the tower shots, but look at this, SCH in bottom. They may lose one ally, but they will get the trade. Starcaller will be interrupted. Got 23 stacks on the Journeyman's cooking for the Hogger, but it's going to be delayed out, actually. Is this? There's no way they can delay this out long enough for Maev to get back. Nice angling from SCH to get the double blind right there. What's the cooldown on... They could have actually done it again. I'm surprised that Joanna didn't try and delay out once again right there. Shield Glare came back off for cooldown. Oh, is it Legally Blonde 3? Yes, then, yeah. I was just skimming through, like, when I got pizza, when I was waiting for the pizza, I went to a restaurant, I just ate by myself at the bar. Because I'm confident. But I was just like, oh, look at, like, what are movies coming out this year? And I was just scrolling through and I saw that on the list. A huge Umbral Bind into the Warden's Cage. Frazier getting some great Fan and Ivory sets that will be shut down by the Gorge of Stitches. No Light Bomb from Anduin this time. Actually, there it's going to be towards the end. Maev is going to get cleansed out by the Falling Sword of Joanna. Riptire onto 2. No level 20. No extra oomph. No cooldown reduction. But still, hitting 3 enemy heroes with that. 16 talent tier on the horizon for both these sides. 5 to 8 in kills, 24 and 24 in core HP. The closest game thus far between these two teams. I went to the Red Robin yesterday myself. Went to the Red Robin by myself the other day, and the host was like, "Here's the VIP section for you." Oh, hell yeah! I never cared for Red Robin. I don't think their burgers are bad by any means. It was never like my go-to place. Mine was I was more of like let's go to like a slider diner, like Comet Burger or Telway or Greens, I think it is. Is it Greenies? No. I know there's Green Dot Stable. That's what I think. That's what I'm thinking of. It's Green Dot Stable. I know that's the one I've never been to, but there's one by it's, oh man, sliders all day. Anyways, objective phase, triple of the game. Falling Sword from the Joanna to try and build a little bit of a barrier. I'm sorry, Genji diving in real deep right there. Gonna go down. Brightwing will fall as well. We do have Samuro pressuring onto SCH on the bottom portion of the map. Iron Skin will be popped. This is Starcaller taking a lot of damage. He will be popping the Blade Storm. Is there enough? No, there isn't enough. But we are going to be seeing 8 shots going into the core of the Raven Lord. The Gravekeeper might get another 4 right now. It became my go-to place because they mess up your burger often. Wait, Red Robin messes up your burgers or other places do? I might have misread right there because I was trying to also get back into watching the game. 26 stacks for our Stitches player as well, for anyone who gambled on that one. That taunt was a misinput. Taunt? I'm sorry, Samuro can't taunt.
Heroes, I have opened a tunnel
Yes,
near our
I understand that there's a taunt button. Before someone types the entire thing, I understand there's a taunt button. But in the game, there's also mechanics like Warlord's Challenge, or quite literally taunt. Me being off topic during games? I mean, that's everybody. That's why you all come to these streams, don't you? Chastise, Light Bomb. Okay, Vault of the Wardens buys 1 window, another hook, and that's a kill. I mean, if we're not off topic during a Heroes cast, is it even a stream? I think when I do StarCraft 2, I do have to pay a little bit more attention than I do in Heroes. Not because one requires more than the other, it's because I need to learn one more than the other. Nice Emerald win from the Brightwing to push things back. Starcaller will take down the fort. Yeah, it's actually a keep right now because we have the center point. Starcaller still chasing on to Geo, and a great hook from Cav. There's a timeout from Geo, but it doesn't stop the inevitable kill onto Brightwing. Swift strike out from Indigo Zap. Are there sappers in bottom? I really couldn't see because there was a lot of units kind of amassed in the lane. We do have a single objective phase up and available. Rockwell going to throw the concussion mine onto that point. Throws back a few frag launcher grenades. Rockwell should get the channel. Actually, Indigo Zap will get 1. one delay. At this point, I think talking about the game is off topic. You are correct. When I duo cast, I do my best to stay on topic and pay attention. But when I'm solo casting, we're all just hanging out, having a good old day. Extract from the Genji, Falling Sword from the Johanna Light Bomb will be avoided by the Vault of the Wardens. We do have the channel. Wait, Sappers in the bottom lane. Can Genji get here quick enough? Yeah, they can. Cool. Genji Swift strikes in the lane, takes aggro from the Sappers, and they're cleared out. 7 to 24 in core HP. 20 talents here on the horizon in favor for the side of Beta by Tracer. Weird Emerald win pick in your opinion? Well, I think on a composition where you want to single target delete, if you can get the phase shift in time, you phase shift Emerald wins, and then you're able to dissuade the single target deletion. At level 20, you can get the upgrade onto the Emerald Winds, which gives it, I believe it's a 5-second cooldown. It used to have a 200 mana cost, but they got rid of that. So level 20 Emerald Winds are so very much worth. So this is going to be phase shift, Emerald Wind to try and save SCH, Falling Sword. So that's exactly kind of what they're building out here. The Falling Sword is also a cleanse utility if the Emerald Wind is on cooldown. So this is just a lot of defensive heroics picked up by the members of Vendetta to try and counteract Cavalier's just hook, steal, kidnap composition. That's the word I'm looking for. That's at least that's the way I would be approaching this if I was the drafters or the people on the side of Vendetta. I mean, we don't see phase out from Brightwing very often as well, but this is just another talent taken. So there's the upgrade, Intensive Winds. Permanently reduce Emerald Wind cooldown to 5 seconds. Not by 5, but to 5. So, and there's no increase in mana, so you can just sit there and spam it out constantly. So this could be the defensive tool the members of Vendetta need to start turning things around. It's Towers of Doom. It still is anyone's game, in my opinion. Oh wait, hold on, Radiance. Let me say this like a true streamer. No, you're wrong. It's the internet. There you go. Did I get it right? How dare you have a different opinion of me? Let me not explain my opinion and my thoughts. Let me just tell you you're wrong and then move on. That's healthy. Gorge onto the Brightwing. 2 seconds on Emerald Wind. Light Bomb. Gonna get this nice stasis. Is there an Emerald Wind? It's a little too late right there. Still, though, bit of a delay. Now, boss ends. That was a good Mickey Mouse impression. Thank you, Devastated. Oh! Riptide. Genji goes down. It's a hook that doesn't connect. Boss is still aggroed. Leashed, if you will. Starcaller very low here. Able to back away. Another hook out from Stitches. Oh, Samuro goes down. Maiev did find that. Stitches on the point. Concussion Mine gets it, and that'll be map number 3 over to the side of Baited by Tracer. The Raven Lord falls, the Gravekeeper is victorious. GG, well played. Oh!